Hi, today I'm going to present my project, the Daily Selfie Capstone project, and how I'm going to present it. I'm going to go through all of the requirements presented in the website, and I will show how I have done this requirements. So first, let us start with basic requirement number 1. Application supports multiple users with individual accounts. Now I'm starting my application. First we see the splash screen, and after we see the splash screen, I will enter invalid account, and after that I will add one valid account to see what's going on. Okay, invalid account, it is, for example, this is invalid guy. BBB. This is invalid account. Login. It is checked against server running on this address HTTP 10.0.0.0.3, and if it is not valid, it will complain that it is not valid. Once again, you see you have invalid login password. Try again. Okay, I am trying again. Here, one valid is, for example, user 1 and pass 1. Okay, let us check. Let us check against the server. The server, we were logging in. Pressed logged in. We have selected password, pass 1. Excellent. That means we have selected real password. Okay, so that means requirement number 1 is fulfilled. Application supports multiple users via individual user account. We have shown invalid account. This is a valid account. Now let me go to project requirement number 2. Application contains at least one user-facing function available only to authenticated users. Okay, this list here of pre-made photos, which I have done before, they are available to user 1. There is another user 2, which I have done before, which is also pre-configured on the server side. Now, let's log in. Okay, we have selected user 2, and we see we have green pictures. That means basic requirement number 2 is fulfilled. Application contains at least one user facing, available only to authenticated users. So to authenticated users, we can select the list, and it list has it individual accounts. Okay, cool. This is supported. Let us go to basic requirement number 3. Application comprises at least one instance of at least two of the following 4 fundamental components: activity, broadcast receiver, service, content provider. I have selected to implement activity and broadcast receiver. Let me go to the code. And here we see at least one. I have several, but let's say this activity, image effects activity, or logging activity, this is activity, or splash screen, everything is activity. And I have alarm notification receiver, which is the broadcast receiver, Bottom line, so that means my requirement number 3 is fulfilled. I have several activities and one broadcast receiver. So requirement number 3 is completed. Number 4, application interacts with at least one remotely hosted Java Spring-based service. Okay, it is running on the local machine. This is Spring application, and now the remote service is processing of the remote service is image processing, and I'm selecting, for example, invert image, and I want to process some of these guys. For example, I want to process the first guy. Let me inverted, and as you can see, that has happened. The image was inverted, and here this is what happened on the server. This is the address of the server 10.30.03, and here we have also at the beginning, that was the first screen, the address of the server. Okay, let me process this back to put it to the original cover. Okay, that was requirement number 4. All interacts over Java Spring service. This is Spring service. First, you can see the HTTP. It is over HTTP, and this is Java Spring. So that means this requirement is also fulfilled. Requirement number 5 is complete. Application interacts over the network with HTTP. Basic number. Requirement number 6. Application allows user to navigate between 3 or more user interfaces at your runtime. Let us go to the app. We had the splash screen. We have the login screen. We have that is the login screen. So splash, so 2, 3, the third screen appears. We have image processing, as I have shown, that appears. We have also photo screen where we can we can take photos. Okay, so that means we have at least this, we have 5 screens to navigate between. Okay, so requirement number 6 is also completed. Let us see now. Requirement number 6, at least application uses at least one advanced capability of API from the following list: multimedia capture, playback, touch gestures, sensors, animation. At least one. I just demonstrated that I can take pictures. So here, let me demonstrate it once again. This is multimedia capture. Okay. So that was requirement number 7. Here is the image here. Let us see requirement number 8. Application supports at least one operation which is performed of the user interface thread in one or more background threads in the thread pool. I have selected to use asynchronous tasks, and let me go here to the I am using 2 classes. One is basic task file upload. This is for uploading of the picture for processing. As you can see, this is a asynchronous task, and we define the asynchronous task, and inside we are doing the upload into the device. Okay, we are using the capabilities which are offered. Okay, so these are the background thread pool, processing, and asynchronous task. Okay, that means the basic requirements from 1 to 8 are fulfilled. Okay, let me see back the requirements. 1 to 8 was applicates at least one operation is performed the UI thread. Okay, uploading is performed in UI thread. Now, functional description and application requirements. Application allows user to take selfie. That was just done. I demonstrated several times. Application functional description and application requirements. Application reminds user to take selfie. Okay, let me go here. First, I set a reminder which kicks in every 2 minutes, and when the reminder kicks in, you will hear a very nice sound of a rooster. That means we have to wait a little bit to get this notification. Notification will come out in a while. In the meantime, before coming to notification, let us look at requirement number 3. Requirement number 3 says application allows user to view a... Okay, that was my notification here, and the notification is I'm pulling take selfie. I use the camera from the menu. So, okay, time for another selfie. Okay, that was my notification. Okay, and I'm taking another selfie. That is the red selfie. Now, okay, and we see the red selfie here. And that also fulfills number 3 functional specification. Application allows user to view list selfies in list view. Excellent. That means number 2 is complete and number 3 is complete. Let us see specification number 4. If the user closes and reopens the app, the user has access to the saved selfies. Okay, let me see. I'm closing the app. This is user 2 password 2. Let me make sure that we close the app. Okay, the app is closed. I'm starting my selfie again. My very cool selfie. So this is the first. This is user 2. This is pass 2. Login, and it is telling us that we are here, and here we go. These are our selfies which we selected. Now, excellent. Let us see the next requirement. The user allows the application allows the user to select one or more selfies, select more graphic effects, and apply the selected effects on selected selfies and view the processing selfies in a list view. Excellent. Now, let me do image processing. I am selecting two things at the same time: invert image and threshold image. Invert image is to invert it, and threshold to do it black and white. Okay, I selected these two effects. And I'm selecting here two images, and I'm starting process selecting. And as you can see, these guys are processed. So let us see, the device has shown that it has processed, the server has processed these guys. And the last requirement is some parts of operation corresponding to requirement 5. The last is must be executed concurrently in the server. Yes, they are executed concurrently in the server. Let me go in the server. Server code is here. I'm going to the controller, and in the controller we have, when we set data, then we are implementing a process called callable. We are defining the process implementation here. This is inversion or thresholding, and at the end this is submitted to a thread pool. And this is the last requirement, number 6 is fulfilled, and that was from me. Thank you very much for your attention.